I think the surprising things, first of all, for AMF 2023 was the attention it got and the numbers it got. For the inaugural one, first of all, I think it came at the right time. It came at the time where we are coming off COVID, where people are yearning for in-person interactions, but also in a time when media was being battered left, right, and center. So when that came, it came as a safe place for people to come and collaborate and listen to each other and talk about, chat the way forward, right? And I like the theme from last year, which was reimagine media, because we are reimagining it from coming from COVID, right? And coming in from the rhetoric that was Trump, which was fake news, right? Which the surprising things also was the guests. We had over 650 people that came through, which we didn't anticipate that. We had surprise visits from countries like Seychelles, Morocco, Kigali, you know, and we like it. We like the fact that it's not just Kenya Media Festival, it's Africa Media Festival, you know. The interesting things that came out of it was also like how people are using technology to solve some challenges within the media space. When solutions like USSD codes for podcasting, you know, how do you have your USSD code on your feature phone and listen on a podcast through that? How do you create podcasts that is favorable and hold space for people with disability? You know, those are some of the solutions that came out last year. And one of the biggest learning is that going forward, we want to be more solution-oriented festival and have fun while doing it. And so you'll see the program this year has totally changed. We are having, I think, at most 2 or 4 panels, and most of the activities will be workshops, Ignite talks, demos, and mostly leaving a lot of space for networking, because we saw that as a very big thing that people were asking for last year. We are trying to focus on 3 things this year. Diversity for us is diversity in terms of, first of all, gender, diversity in terms of countries, where are people coming from in Africa, diversity in terms of people with disability, are they included, and diversity also in terms of genres. So not only journalism, but we are having now comedians, stand-up comedians, we're having graphic recorders, we are having poets. They'll all be inculcated and involved into the program. So that's the exciting thing for me this year. When you talk about practicality, last year we had a bit of a talk shop. We had some people who turned their workshops into talk shops. This year we're very intentional that we're having workshops and we're having people showcase what they have done practically. So you talk about AI in the media space and news. What does that mean? We don't want you to come and listen to somebody who has read 5 articles about AI and now they're a professional. We want you to come and see people who are using AI in their newsrooms, in their production spaces. So we are really, really excited about this. And I want everyone from globally, actually, and mostly from Africa, to come and learn from Africa. I think there are some solutions that enables us as a continent to be more practical consumers and also practical producers. We've always been consumers. I think this age of AI and the disruption within the media space and misinformation allows us to be equal players, where we not only contribute by talking, but also by trying and doing and participating in the global conversations about some of these nascent technologies. This year's AMF or Africa Media Festival is happening at the museum, the National Museum of Kenya, which is super exciting for us as a change of location. And this was based off the feedback that we got from the audience. And it's happening on the 21st to the 22nd here at the museum where I am at right now. Of course, this year we're also very intentional about the pre-events. So we'll have pre-events starting off from the 19th and there'll be some on the 23rd.